morning, Art-Alchemy. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited. You don't know how long I've been caressing this beautiful set of watercolors of Aquarius Roman Szmals. That's the official name, Aquarius. Roman Szmals is the creator. He is a chemist. They created this beautiful line. So yeah, I've been caressing this since Wednesday evening when I came back from LA. It was kind of like, yeah, it was a draining day to say the least, but I got through it. I got 2 more classes and I'm done with oil painting. I am so done with oil painting for now. I like it, but it is not watercolor. Watercolor is just like, it's just amazing, and it's easy. I don't have to set up quite a lot. Well, my setup, as you could remember, is the other side of this table, and I just, I get on there and I think my creativity this fall suffer a little bit because I'm constantly thinking about my oil paint projects and all this other stuff, but work and all that. But yeah, and grad school, so everything is on the line now. I got paid today instead of Monday, thankfully, and oh my god, I had to pay so many bills. I was a little bit backed up, but it's done. And I also, coming up probably next week, I'm gonna have a huge art haul. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it, but where I got this Artemiranda, oh my gosh, they're still having sale. So on I did a 2-part. The first part is this one. The second part is it's on its way. I don't know, that's gonna have its own video. It's a gift set. And the third one is the one I'm probably gonna receive next week, because I do DHL Express. Is through DHL, and they only charge you like $1.10 to get it through DHL, so I do it. Once you meet that 110, which I went way overboard. But it's good. I got some Sennelier pastels that I've been wanting for the last 3 years, and the few times they went on sale here in the US through Amazon, like I didn't have the money, and then they never went back on sale that low. So yeah, this was my chance. I really love it, and this is where I got this. I was so lucky, you guys. I had this in my cart, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, because I was gonna get the other 28 set from Mona, but then I look at the colors and I'm like, it really didn't excite me. I have half of them, the other half I don't, but the other half are not as exciting. They're kind of muted, and it's like, and I was like, do I really want this? And then I was gonna buy my own old watercolor set, which I have it. I have the sleeve. I'll get it for you guys too. And that was like, would have been like minus $31, because they give you the 10% off. Thank you for PJ from the Portland Art Studio. She reminded me of Artemiranda that they were having this crazy sale. So this is how this happened, and now they still have in sale. So I still got all of my stuff, I do believe. They're having a Rosa sale, by the way, until the 11th. So all the Rosa stuff, watercolors, single pigment, whatever, they're all on sale through, Artemiranda in Spain. I love them. And yeah, I discover more things. So yeah, I had to do it. And not only that, I have a sketch box coming up as well. I did 3 boxes from the $15 range. Their shipping costs were outrageous, but for 3 boxes they did charge me $12, and I got 10% off. So it took the tax out, and I was just stuck with the shipping. But there's no way around going that. I did a very small also from Faber-Castell. You're gonna see that. Yeah, I was just like, everything that I've been wanting for the last 4 or 5 months, and in something like this, that it was just it was thankfully for those that this one I didn't know it was coming up, because I got to see it through Sketches and Scrubs and Erie Landgraf from Europe. So yeah, this is how. And then I grabbed the last one as soon as I put it in my cart. I rechecked for something, and it was saying that it was out of stock, and I was like, what? But mine is in the cart. And I was like, I better go pay for it. And then I quickly got these two things, and I pay for it, and it allowed me to pay for it. So I'm like, so probably I was the last one, and that's exactly what happened. Once I put it in, that was it. It was out of stock, and I was like, damn. Oh, and I actually got some stuff as well from, oh my god, some granulating Paul Rubens that I've been wanting those paints for like 2.5 years. And yeah, so those weren't too bad. They were $40 for a set of 615 mil. And a Blick. Before I turned on the camera, I went to Blick and I saw some the Derwin if the line watercolor, or I think it's a watercolor box set, the 12, and with the 3 liners or whatever, and a water brush. It's gonna get they're not clearance it. It's not gonna be available anymore. I guess they're gonna fade it out or something. So it's $20 when it was like $33. So that was the first thing that popped up, and I got it. So there's gonna be, I'm still waiting for my to make that video, my Daniel Smith paints from the UK. They are in LA, so they're stuck in customs. So they've been stuck there since Thursday. So I do, at the latest I'll get them next Friday. But yeah, so you're gonna see next week on Saturday, you're gonna see that huge art haul. Oh my god, you guys, I'm telling you, I was just like, well, and every year I tell myself, this year, remember I said I'm not gonna buy a lot of things, yada yada yada, all this stuff, and here I am buying stuff. Also, let's have our coffee. I'm actually recording this on Friday night. You don't realize that because I'm drinking coffee and I'm talking, but I was like, I was gonna do this video tomorrow morning, but I was like, nope, I need to do it now. It was really warm. The house is warm. The heater's not going on. I don't really need to watch TV. I was like, I need to set the record straight, because we're gonna open this box and swatch it. I'm also gonna talk about and this is a nice little gift set. I did get it from, and I forgot to get another one. I was gonna get another one on this order that I just did. Yeah, and I didn't get it. I like to have extras, just in case I like to gift them. It was $10. Now it's like $13, and it's $15 in Jackson. Those are the only 2 places that I know that us international people, we could get them. It's a beautiful gift set. I've gifted one, and it's always well received. And before, this used to run between $8, $6.50 and $8. And now, yeah, it's gone up a little bit, but it's still cheaper than if you were to buy them individually. So yeah, they used to have another set which they faded out, because I guess the people used to, instead of buying their actual watercolor sets, when they was still more reasonable than it is now, I think, they used to buy this set and the other set, and they were a little bit different, and they used to just not buy the set. So because it was like $16 for a set of 10, and that was it. They wouldn't buy it, and they would just try those out and use them. But yeah, there's this one. I think it's almost like a split primary with a few, but it's not meant to be a split primary. It's meant for you to give you an idea of what their watercolors are like, and different color ranges, besides trying to mix them. Now they have their mixing set. When I acquired mine, I think 2.5 years ago, which is this palette. Sometimes this palette is a Paul Rubens palette, comes out. I bought it then, and it was empty, and it happened to fit my Aquarius watercolors. When I bought them in 2 slots. I bought a 24 set that it was like 70. I had 10% off or something like that. So it was it was about the Pasqualino one. It's a beautiful set. And yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 times 8. It's what, 48, I think. So like around, I think, yeah, because 7 times 7, no, 7 times 7 is 49, so it's got to be more than that. So minus 1, I do have a few Daniel Smith in here in this palette, Wisteria, and I think the black or something, or no, the Cabasol. This one is a Cabasol. I have 2 Daniel Smith. These are not Daniel Smith. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 White Knights, pastels, and 3 regular. And then this is Turner half pan. At that time, this little corner, I put it there because nothing else fit. But now that Roman Szmal came with half pans, I'm gonna buy one. I actually totally forgot to get it on this other shipment from Artemiranda, but they normally, oh, FYI, Artemiranda, if you can't, let's say you didn't catch their sale, you can't buy anything this month because of Christmas, whatever, wait, because in January, before, they actually have another sale, because they said Spain, like the Hispanic countries, Spain is more Catholic than the Hispanic countries or Latin America or whatever, and so they celebrate the 3 wise men, so they normally have a sale then, so you could probably catch it then. I'm probably gonna make another small purchase with them because that's my birthday month and I like to, yeah. But so at some point I'm going to get these 2 Daniel Smith paints out. I think a lot of them are similar, but I do have this little set in there. So I didn't buy lemon yellow, but I have it because of that set. So some I think the Aquarius is Aquarius green. I have it twice, I do believe. I'm not sure, but 1 or 2 are the Azul red. I do have it twice. So as you can see, only my Queen Cherry, which is a shame. This is almost $10 now. It was 3 something when I bought a lot of these watercolors. Like I said, I bought the Pasqualino set from Jackson's and it was like 71. That like a few summers ago, like 2, I think 3 summers ago. Not and then I bought the rest from Artemiranda. That's how I discovered Artemiranda, from a UK YouTuber. She had bought a few things and she suggested it, so I checked it out and I'm like, oh, it's in Spain. Then I was shocked by their customer service and how fast they ship their stuff through DHL. They used to charge you $14 for DHL if you didn't make their 110. And before, they used to, I think they still do, they used to charge you through euros, which for us, the dollar, it was more stuff but less payment, because you would get to the 110 faster than if you were just to get in dollars. But I think now that has changed. They do some weird thing. When I got this this sale, so they took the 10% off. They taxed me, which is rare. They used to not do that either. But now that somebody must have told them the US have taxes or something on their merchandise, so now they tax. But it's still not a lot. And then the shipping was free, but I did pay $1.10 to get it through DHL. And yeah, I got it on Wednesday evening. And I had ordered it on Sunday night, our time, Pacific time, US time. And they got it in on Monday right away. And I had emailed them to send me my other stuff, but they couldn't get to it. So I just ordered it on its own. I was like, you don't have to anymore. I just order it. I pay for it, for the shipping, whatever. And yeah, it's still not here, so I should have paid the extra $1 for DHL. But that order came out to $55.55, which is my 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 is 1. January is my lucky number, so that's the reason that I didn't pay that $1. But it's still not here, so it'll be here sometime next week, I do believe. Hopefully. It was in the Netherlands a few days ago. But anyway, so yeah, as you can see, this is a beautiful, this is cobalt See, and this one is also very pricey. So it is now on this beautiful set that we're about to unpack. Why am I showing you this? So you have an idea that this palette holds all those watercolors. I think, if you're not mistaken, it probably would hold around, these are full pans as well, and 1/2 pan. It probably would hold, 63 or something, somewhere in there. Because I have these, for now, these White Nights pastels are gonna stay here. But they're not, I am gonna work on replacing this when I replace this cherry and this sea cobalt sea. And I'm probably gonna get some of these colors before, and some other colors that I don't have now, that since I created this palette, that they come up with, which I miss a lot. Believe it or not, this was my very big purchase that one summer, and that's because I was hating on Daniel Smith. And then this one that we're about to unbox is the second one, and this one has way less colors than this. So, but I'm not complaining because it has a lot of things. This one didn't come out with a box, with the swatch card, whatever. And some of these colors in here, you'll see from the essential set, the new box essential set, I don't have them. So some of them I do, but I don't mind. Like this cobalt, they don't have, which is a shame. A lot of palettes now don't have this Queen Cherry, which is also very pricey, and it's one of my favorites. I'll have to get the Queen Cherry from Daniel Smith because I love Queen Cherry. To me, it is the perfect medium red, like not too much, not too little. It's just perfect, and I absolutely love it. I love this palette, but these paints, though, regardless of what people tell you, go a very long way because they're opaque, and people tend to put a lot of water. I don't. I love my opaqueness. So yeah. So there we go. And I didn't swatch when I start replacing these colors, which should be like a year from now, maybe next summer, sometime when they have the sale at Jackson's or whatever. I have to see, because sometimes Artemiranda is cheaper than Jackson's. Believe it or not, they have better deals. I do believe in faster. So I'm gonna look for deals to start replacing these colors, because they're the ones are the most expensive, and then just see which ones else that the two Daniel Smiths are gonna come off out of there. So they probably need to be replaced, and I'll start looking for replacements. So when I see a good deal or a good sale, then I'll buy them. And I'm gonna if they're the ones that I need to pull from here, then I'll probably pull these 3 out before I pull these pastels. Just simply because these are White Nights, but Roman Szmals and White Nights, they're very, very similar, very similar. And I like using these pastels with this Roman Szmal palette. This is a studio palette, and this beautiful big piece of watercolor paper, it is also from Artemiranda, but it's Bao Hong. This is a trial pack they came with. I had 6, and I cut it to size, and it is you don't have to stretch it. Look how good it is. It is the artist quality, but this is the rough. So they have 3 kinds: cold, hot, and rough. And rough, you don't need to do nothing. Like yeah, it's rough, it stays put. Like, it's very good. That's my absolute favorite. Here in the US, it's still not seen or anything, but yeah. Also, Mr. Roman Szmals, so because he likes to see videos, I'm pretty sure, hopefully this video will get to you. I'm hoping. I do want to be one of your, please send me more Roman Szmal watercolors that I could explore that I don't have. But let me tell you something. So I was lucky that I had this palette, but a lot of people struggle when they start building up their Roman Szmal, Aquarius Roman Szmal. It's Aquarius, not Roman Szmal, but we all call it Roman Szmal, Mr. Roman Szmal. The Aquarius paints, that they don't have a way to store them. Like I said, I was lucky because I already had this palette ready to go. I just took out the tray and laid them down because it's flat, and bought this double-sided tape that they don't move at all. It's so good. But you should have a big palette available because these are full pans. To be honest, didn't like the fact that you created half pans, but because the demand was there, I understand business is business. But for those of you viewers, half pans, look how small the half pan is. Look how small it is. This is a regular size half pans. You're gonna get cheated. And why do I say this? Because this is it's $3.60 some to get a half pan from Roman Szmal. Unless you get it on a sale, which is $2 something, then that I could give you. I suggest you get full pans and start with the set because sets are cheaper. And before they were cheaper individually, but they're not anymore. Yeah, and full pans will last you a long time. If you have a tiny little palette, then yeah, you want to try them because your brush also suffers in those little half pans. So that's the reason I don't. I'm only going to buy one just to make it fit there, and that's it. But other than that, like, I love full pans. I love this beautiful line that you created, Mr. Roman. Some of us in the US would like to have more accessibility to it, so please find more people over here. We have a lot of art, big art suppliers that you can supply. I don't mind going through Artemiranda in Spain, but some people don't have that luxury, and anything like that. If for some reason you want to send me anything, please do. I'd be happy to take it. Because if viewers, in case you do not know, Mr. Roman Szmal does listen and he does watch the videos from other artists that bought Roman Szmal's paints or Aquarius, and they just did a video on their own. He does read and sees these videos, and yeah, and basically emails them and send them more stuff. So I wouldn't mind having Aquarius Roman Szmal brushes. I do love the wooden set box. I'm not gonna buy it because now it's super pricey. I should have bought it years ago when I started making this collection because it was $175. Now it's $216 and plus $220 just to get it to you, and it has 36, and those colors suck. Mr. Roman Szmal, please change the colors on your wooden palette. Actually, don't put any. Just make it open stock where you could buy the box for that price, and please make it more reasonable because it's going up, and it only has 36 full pans. Create a porcelain palette for it because we all love porcelain. My Schminke box, my Sennelier box have porcelain palettes. Thank you very much. And Schminke was a little bit high, but Sennelier was on sale and it was $80. Anyway, so yeah, what I was saying before I interrupted myself talking to Mr. Roman Szmal, because he likes to listen, so I like to give him more suggestions. Oh, the wooden box. Do not put any paints in there. Just charge the amount and have the person, the artist, cure their own 36 set palette. That will bring you more customers for sure, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of artists will love to curate their own 36 set because they would, at this point, a lot of them probably already try your beautiful paints and they know exactly which ones would they want on there. Also, porcelain palette, and give them some free 2 brushes included from your line. That will be wonderful. Okay, just putting it out there. Never know what's gonna happen, right? So for the rest of us, I'm going to close this because you're gonna see this sometime in the future. Like I said, when I start replacing like 5 or 6, I will re-swatch this whole thing for you guys because I never did it on camera. Those the days that I did it off camera, and then I just show you on the shorts. I did recently re-swatch this, and it was, believe it or not, I didn't know the Roman Schmaltz was gonna come. I mean, Aquarius Roman. I keep calling it Roman Schmaltz thanks to us, the US viewers. We call them Roman Schmaltz, but it's actually Aquarius. Aquarius. And this is gonna go here because I'm not gonna open this. I still don't. I might keep it or I might not. I'm not sure, but I totally forgot. I completely forgot I had to buy another one from Spain, but I'll get it in January. I'll get a few. I didn't know that this was gonna come up a few weeks ago when I pulled my actual palette. I was like, that's a shame. I have this beautiful palette and I haven't even used it only once this year, and it was very light, I think in the summer, for a few days, and then I put it back. I let it dry and I put it back and I closed it, and that was it. And I was like, oh, I miss my Aquarius Roman Schmaltz paints. Everybody's buying all these new ones, but I have a lot of them. And yeah, and I re-swatched them, and when that happened, I saw the video last week and I'm like, I clicked faster than you know what. And then I was like, oh my God, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. And beautifully enough, if you know about the Jane Blundell set, it's no longer available. But more than half of the paints that used to be on that palette are now in here. What I like about this palette is that this one, the one you saw, is gonna be considered my studio. And this one is gonna be considered like almost my everyday. It is quite large, but it's not heavy. It's actually lighter than Rosa and a lot of those, lighter than even the Paul Rubin ones, the student grade that you just saw. Like I think, less than a month ago or something. Yeah, it's super light. I was surprised, but so I cannot wait. And this is gonna be like my travel, my almost every day and stuff like that. Like I said, I have some pants that there are in here that they, and I'm sorry if I'm dragging this out, but I just wanted to give you a lot of information. I'll bring the Pasqualino sleeve so you guys could see it. I did saved it all those years back because I'm probably gonna buy it back at some point. I love those colors and replace them when, you know, because I'm not gonna buy Queen Cherry and Cobalt C by themselves when they're like $10 a piece. I don't think so. Better give me some sets. And all the other sets are a little, they're missing. So this is the only set. Well, the only, if you are new to Aquarius Roman Schmaltz, get this set. This is the essentials. And plus some of the new that just recently came out. And you'll see why, what I'm talking about. You can grow with this palette, and by the time you need to buy more or replace, then you'll be able to expand and keep your beautiful palette curated, and then buy more and have already another palette where you're able to just swap them in, and you'll know which ones would you like because you experience the thing. This is also the second set out of only the Mona and Omani or something like that, and this set are the only two sets that have 28. All the other set has 24 with the palette, and so, like, ridiculous. One of the palettes, an actual palette, has only 12, which is crazy because they charge you like between 50, depending on where you get it, $53 to $63. I wouldn't pay that. I'd rather just not have a palette because you only have 12 watercolors. You might as well just get them like this. Yeah, so Mr. Roman Schmaltz, also make those palettes available empty so people could buy them if they desire with your logo. And please get all the 24 sets, including my favorite Pasqualino, into a metal box because I paid top dollar for that, and I don't have a metal box. And I was so mad when all these people later, like a year and a half later or a year later, started buying Aquarius paints and they had a metal box and I did not. I had my other stuff, but it took me a while to arrange them, and stuff like that. And I was just like, that's just ridiculous, because my set was not cheap. It was $71, but in reality it was running like 81, 82. I just had a 10% off at Jackson's because it was my first time. Oh yeah, it was the first time buying at Jackson's. I'm sorry if I'm taking too long, but I just had to put up a lot of stuff. Let me get my Pasqualino set, and then we're gonna open this and swatch this together. Okay guys, so this is the Pasqualino set. It's a shame, this is a bestseller. This is the first set I got, and then I went to Artemiranda and I got the other ones. The rest, they were not set, they were individual, and I put the palette that I just show you together. But this is their absolute, this is $99 now, not on sale. Altemiranda had it on sale for like 71 with the 10% discount. It's no longer there because Black Friday already happened. But like I said, they run their sales pretty good when it comes to Aquarius, Roman Szmal, and LEA. They're Schminka, they're probably cheaper there, Holbein, Daniel Smith. To compare to Jackson, because yeah, they do, and they're faster. But this is their selection. Beautiful. They have buff titanium. This is the first time where I'm like, oh yeah, I fell in love with buff titanium. The cobalts, every time you select, the cobalts are expensive, so if they have them on sets, get those sets, because otherwise those cobalts are going to be, you're gonna pay a large price for them. So you can see there's a couple. Aquarius green is one of the Aquarius, mineral violet, which is now is a very popular one. Some of them are in this essential set, but not very many. Aquarius black, shadow violet. This is the old, I think they might have updated this set, because like I said, this got this 2.5 years ago. The nickel azo yellow, I think gold ochre. No, this one doesn't have it, but they have a few golds in here. So if you love golds, they have a few in here. But the other gold that everybody doesn't. Oh yeah, gold ochre PY43. No, or it was the other gold, which I don't remember, that nobody produces anymore because Daniel Smith took off. And I think Daniel Smith, it's whenever they run out, no longer made. I do have the hue and I have the regular, which I love both. So, but yeah, this sadly doesn't have a palette, and like I said, this is one of their best sellers. So beautiful, see, beautiful Pasqualinos, from Italy, very renowned artist, watercolor artist. So he curated this palette, which I think thanks to him, it was the one that shot the Aquarius paints here to the US and made people like, hey, look what we have here. But we'll see. So let's open this set. Enough talking, Maria. Open the damn set, right? I'm gonna swatch it on with these beautiful Dugato. Oh my god, they're so good. And look, they puffed up. I'm sorry if you know this is real hair, but I do like them. We're gonna swatch them on my beautiful hot pressed paint there. And if I have to, this video goes to another video, then I'm not gonna stop it. I'm just gonna let it do what it has to do and upload it in 2 parts. I'm so excited, you guys. But I feel like you needed the information, because here in the US, a lot of people don't know much. I do love this